I wish to tell you a story. It'll probably bore the shit out of you, but it's actually kind of important. I lived in a place. The place was paid off. I lived there for literally 14 years. And then this man and his wife moved in down the street because one of my neighbors, his wife, died of COVID because they were a little bit crazy about that vaccination stuff. But the person that actually bought his house was one of those MAGA nutballs. His name was Fred Turner. His wife was called Vicky Turner. Period. So they move in, and in less than 3 months after he harassed me, terrorized me, which for no reason I can possibly imagine. The only thing I ever said to that stupid family was, "Welcome to the neighborhood. If you need any help, I live down there." Period. That's it. That's about the farthest our conversations ever freaking went. Period. He hated my dog. He hated me. He hated everything that he hated the fact that I existed. Period. For what reason, I really can't tell you, children, but holy shit. This man actually managed to have me thrown in jail. I had to pay for a lawyer. I went on probation, had to deal with that, and then I had to go back to court. And every single time this guy was there, he was there at the probation office, he was there at the prosecutor's office, bitching and crying about all this shit. This man literally terrorized me. He's like a fucking modern day nutball. Period. He's also a MAGA nutball. No joke, he flat out told me. I guess that was his reason. I mean, seriously, folks, I guess that was his reason for terrorizing me. And then one day, out of the blue, I'm watering the plants outside by my garage. This asshole walks all the way down the road from his house to mine. And by the way, he's half crippled. I mean, he literally walks with a very serious limp, okay? So something is wrong with one of his legs. And he walks all the way down instead of taking his golf cart and racing down there like he does everywhere else. He races a golf cart at like 35 miles an hour where children play that are under the age of 4. He doesn't even give a shit. He's like, well, if they run in front of my golf cart, that's their problem, isn't it? No, actually, sir, it's your freaking problem. But anyways, back on track. He walks down to my house and he punches me in the chest and then pushes me to the ground. For no reason whatsoever. I mean, I was literally at my own house, my own property, and then he has me arrested. And then he has Tranquility throw me out. See, this is how they got away with this. I owned the house, bought and paid for. But while my mother was alive, and she had only died like a month earlier than when this asshole actually showed the hell up, so I was dealing with that problem. And it's like, holy shit. My mother never actually listened to me or my uncle, her brother. And we told her, no, Carol, do not buy a house on property you don't own, because someone else has control over your life and your property. Period. We told her that. But she insisted, so me and my uncle gave her the money, and she bought this house because that's where her friends were. Period. Simple as that. That's where her friends were. And we lived there in peace with all of our neighbors for 14 years before she died. At least me. She actually lived there longer than me. I just helped her buy the place, but I had my own home at the time, so which was also paid off. It's not hard to pay off a home. All you have to do is understand the mathematics of how a bank works. That's it. It's not really difficult to actually accumulate money. But you have to understand where money comes from, how it's generated, and why it exists. See, folks, we have a fiat monetary system. Money is literally created by our Congress. And then the Fed across the street literally spends it into existence. Otherwise, it just simply wouldn't exist. Money has never existed. Just like this dude literally convinced Tranquility by some bylaw of some stupid bullshit to throw me out because I broke the rules of being in the park, not actually in my own home. That's why you never ever buy a home without owning the property under it. The home means nothing. It is the property under it. People cannot control you if you own the property. People can do anything if you only own the building. Y'all have a good night. I just needed a rant. Y'all should be aware of people like Fred and Vicky Turner. And if you even had any compassion in your life, you would share this video with the entire planet Earth, because anyone who listens to me, which is very, very few, what is it, less than 12? I actually am telling you the truth when most people are actually lying to you. Have a good night. Thanks for watching.